Fine, today we are going to see about the next topic, that is ISSN, that is International Standard Serial Number. That day we have seen ISBN. Now we are going to see about ISSN. So what is ISSN? That is we are going to see, and the content is about ISSN and how it is formatted and how it is assigned, where we can see and what is the use of it, and where can we have a print version, what is meant by print ISSN, what is meant by electronic ISSN, what font does an ISSN take, what is the role, and who give this number, why I need this ISSN, and recap of what is ISSN. And the main part we are going to see about is why do some ISSN have X at the end. So these are the things we are going to see today. First, let me start ISSN. ISSN actually it is an 8-digit code, dears, and it is used to identify newspapers, journals, magazines, and periodicals. Periodicals is nothing but of yearlies or monthlies, journals. We call them as a periodicals. Of all quarterly, half-yearlies, we call them as a periodicals. Of all kinds on media, print, and electronic, we call them as an ISSN. And this ISSN is a system was drafted as International Standard Organization. Shortly, we call them as an ISO previously in 1971. Actually, it was published in the banner of ISO 3297 in 1975. This ISSN system is referred to two types, that is print ISSN and electronic ISSN. Before we go for this division, let me see how it is formatted. Actually, this formatted, I told you it is an 8-digit, and that 8-digit is divided into 4-digit with a hyphen in the center. And as I told you in the previously, we want to go to see that X, no? So as an integer number, it may be represented by the first 7 digits you will have. And the last one, either it may be 0 to 9 or X. Finishing digit will be there. So formally, this ISSN code, how it was named as means, it was named as ISSN structure or ISSN syntax. Next, we go to see about code assignment. How the codes are assigned. See, these codes are assigned by a network of ISSN national centers that is located in the national libraries, and these are coordinated by the ISSN, an international center based in Paris. Actually, these are all the works are done by the Paris because that people have that sources. This international center, they maintains how they are maintaining the worldwide means they have some databases. So they have a ISDS registers in that things. Through that, they are maintaining all these things. Ma'am, how come we know that availability? Availability is nothing but of a web source. So you can have it is not a free version like a ISBN. It is you have to subscribe, you have to pay some money to get the ISSN number. So there is a several root ways are there. Print versions of serial typical it include the ISSN code part, and most of them are contains in the website, or when you type that number, everything will be visual, whether it is an article, journal or periodical, everything will be seen. And what is this URN, ma'am? You have told that is, it is a uniform resource name. So URN is nothing but of uniform resource name. By prefixing this only, they will use that ISSN. So first they will put URN semicolon ISSN colon, and then that number will have. So it is a case sensitive, and ISSN is a namespace in all caps. It will be in the form of caps. Print ISSN. Print ISSN is a media version. So if it is for the papers, this ISSN will be used. And electronic is electronic media, that is online versions. When you wanted to search any online things, we can do it in this online version. Then what font does the ISSN take means? It is the acronym. Acronym means, I think that you know what do you mean by acronym. You don't want it to abbreviation is nothing but of a short form. Acronyms that gives meaning, but the abbreviation is long. So ISSN is followed by two groups of 4 digit I told you. The 8 digit is check digit calculated as a modules. Everything in the form of modules. Even ISBN is also in the modules. It is also in the modules. At last, the digit will have a 10. Our number will be there. Now, why we wanted that? What is the role of this means? This role is nothing but of they will give you a digital code without any meaning. It does not include about the origins of validity. So this ISSN, it is always the title of publication. Ma'am, how it is publication means it is newly in the form of assigned to everybody. And who give this number? Already I told you that it is a worldwide, that is ISDS registered international series of data system. They are doing that. Otherwise, they are known as ISSN registered. Actually, this is the end of a 2016 only. It has contained these type of 1194353 items. What is these items means? The numbers are recorded in this format. And this is given by the series of published, and in India it is recorded the database same ISSN register, and they are maintaining in the international center in Paris. They have a center in Paris. To check the validity of ISSN number, I told you to have a 8 digits. So some ISSN that ends with X, some that ends with the numbers also. Numbers is also from 0 to 9. Do I need an ISBN number? Definitely. Why you need an ISBN number means it is to stay to change any sort of book for your. I told you that day itself we should have some sort of copywriting pattern for our work. So that last, what is ISN is? It is internationally accepted code, and to check the number, it is recognized by the numbers only. If you say any one thing number is wrong also, it is created some problems. So who can use? The publishers, libraries. Why the publishers wanted to use means they should have some protective for their books, their companies. This book was published by Emerald. This book was published by Oxford. So they have some sort of ISSN number. Even the libraries also, they have that ISSN. Just like when we have now we are going to have automatic in our college library also. They will give you the barcode for a specific person. And catalog databases. Catalog it has a recorded control, and documentation is also there. And subscription agencies. Subscription agencies means you have to pay it and we have to get the number. And academics also. Academic, I told you that ISO, ISR, all these things are there, and NAC accreditation, all these. Then retailers also, they are getting this process. So this system was, I told you that, drafted in 1971, and it is maintained by the Paris. At last, it has a 10th digit. The 8th digit is will be there. Normally, the number in Arabic numerals. Arabic numerals in the form of, you will have a Roman way, writing. This is also an Arabic sense, we call them. And this is the, some have asked me the doubt, what is this, ma'am? This is nothing but of an how they are charted this ISBN. So 977 is a publication type, and the next digits is will be the ISSN, that is without any check, without check digit. And this form is when they are getting the edition, and the last one is check digit, whether it is approved or not. And the above they will have, I told you 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4 hyphen. This is the title of ISSN. Always this is a check digit, and they will prove what is this. So to have an example, I have given one sample also. Why do we need means it is nothing but of, I told you that it is a bibliographical tool. So wherever you wanted to go, you just type that number, that will be reflect. That is a summaries of libraries you can get easily, and you can have, you just updated the files and established the thing. So libraries use the ISSN. Why the libraries are using means to verify this code. Or they can easily take the books, and they have a control. How many books are there? What are the books have gone? That can be easily seen. So here I have given another model. This is an ISBN number. This is ISN number. Prefix ISN number 97977, and they have a number of minimum sequence of variant. Sequence of variant means this will be variant depending upon the books. And last, the conclusions are ISSN is nothing but of an international standard serial number. It is unique international. Each and every book have a unique number. If you wanted to put in another book in the same, if you wanted to revise that book also, you won't get the same number. You will get a different number. But in ISBN, you will get the same number. So publications are intended on the regular basis. So this is up to the thing.